hey man, I know for a fact Gucci Man, he gave him some type of money, but Gucci Man, he gave him some money or whatever, but he didn't give him enough to be able to survive out here in these streets, and you know how the streets is. At the end of the day, man, I know for a fact, hey look, if you're a fan of Pooh Shiesty or Gucci Man, hit the like button. I'm gonna give y'all some time to hit the like button. And I want you to subscribe to the channel. Everybody sat there and saw Pooh Shiesty. He put his life on the line. He's supposed to send somebody else to do that. He wasn't supposed to do no talking. He wasn't supposed to talk to nobody. At the end of the day, this came about because of the company you keep around you. You see who Gucci Man pulled up with. He pulled up with security, undercover cop, and he pulled up with his cameraman and one of his dudes that he used to hang with from Zone 6. Now keep in mind, all of them testified. So I think it was a setup from the beginning. I want y'all to let me know, do y'all think it was a setup because Gucci Man knew that they was coming there and he knew that they was gonna have some type of weapons there with them because they gotta protect themselves regardless of what's going on. Now, we see this happen time after time, but Gucci Man, he bogus for what he did, but you can't say he wrong or Pooh Shiesty wrong in this type of situation because Pooh Shiesty wanted to get up out that contract. Gucci Man won't go. Gucci Man, he wouldn't let him get up out the contract. If he would have did that, then everything would have went totally different. But you see the outcome of everything. I want everybody to hit the like button if you're a fan of Pooh Shiesty. Hit the like button if you think that they set up Pooh Shiesty. Ain't no way all of them told, even Keisha. They already said Pooh Shiesty was able to get up at the deal because Gucci Man ain't in his right state of mind, but keep in mind, Keisha owned the label now. Ever since he came home from jail, she been owning the label. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, y'all.
Federal agents on the ground in Cordova searching a home owned by the family of rapper Pooh Shiesty. The feds confirmed to Fox 13 they executed a federal search and arrest warrant. Neighbors reporting hearing flashbangs as agents entered the home early this morning. And our crew saw them carrying boxes out of the home as well. And this happened over the past several hours. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre has the latest details from Cordova. We're going to check in with him.
We're still working to learn the specifics in this house raid that took place here at this home in Cordova. We do know that according to the Shelby County Assessor's Office, that this home is registered to Lontrell Williams. Now, Lontrell Williams, that is the father of Pooh Shiesty, who also has the name Lontrell Williams Jr. Now, as for the specifics into this investigation, we're still working that out. We have learned that that this was an official warrant that was issued for this home, a search warrant for this home. Those FBI agents, TBI agents, came to this neighborhood about 5:30 or so. People who live in this neighborhood told us that they heard flashbangs, and they also heard the shouting from the FBI agents, TBI agents, telling whoever inside of the home to come out with their hands up. Again, this happened about 5:30 or so this morning. Take a listen to what people we spoke to who are very on edge this morning after what happened early this morning, waking them up.
Heard these couple of loud booms, so I came outside and, I heard them say, come out with your hands up. We've got a warrant.
Now, again, the FBI confirming that this was an investigation, a raid that took place at this home. Of course, stay with Fox 13. We're going to continue to stay on top of this story for you all throughout the day.
Waka Flocka, he already said that Gucci Man, he a snake, and you feel me, you shouldn't trust him. Like at this point, like at the end of the day, we know for a fact this is why Waka ain't going around him, because he said he don't know that dude. Like, I don't blame him at the end of the day. Just like old girl, y'all already know old girl who he had signed that he used to talk to. Old girl, she was the main one who kept on saying that ain't Gucci. She looked at him and she kept on saying like, he act different. That ain't Gucci, you feel me? That ain't the old Gucci that she know. I want y'all to know this is a sad situation, but everybody in Atlanta, they saying that Pooh Shiesty, you feel me? He was snitched on, man. They said that Gucci Man told on the man, and Keisha was the one who told them to press charges on Pooh Shiesty. Now, we don't know how this gonna end, but we got the evidence showing everything that went down. But the two bodies that they brought up, man, hey, I think Pooh Shiesty, he gonna be gone for a long time, man, because you got these robberies and all this violation of probation, and then they bringing up something you did a long time ago. Now, keep in mind, you was the shooter, but sometimes you gotta fall back from that. They should have worked together, but they end up not working together. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're a fan of Pooh Shiesty. They know Pooh Shiesty, he's still on parole. They know he can't really go nowhere, man. At the end of the day, his parole officer was right there behind TBI and MPD. They said that, man, this kind of is a violation because you having some type of criminal activity go on at the residence that you stay at, that you actually paroled to. Now, keep in mind, Pooh Shiesty, he was locked up for a minute. Now, him getting out, he wasn't never supposed to get caught up in nothing because all that is documented. They write everything down. If y'all been locked up before, man, let me know down in the comment section. I forgot to tell y'all, man, hey, I got this thing on, man, this do-rag, man, because I just did my hair, man. I want y'all to know, man, hey, this sad, man. I want y'all to really pay close attention to how this case gonna go. It's either gonna go Pooh Shiesty way or it's gonna go the complaining witness way. If they find something in that crib or anything that got his fingerprints on it or anything that has been involved in the crime, they gonna lock Pooh Shiesty up and he gonna have to finish the rest of his time. Y'all already know how they do. Whenever you catch a case, you gonna have to finish the rest of your parole time, the time that they let you off for. So if you was locked up and then you got out for 5 years, you feel me? And you feel me, you parole for a little bit and then you get off parole after you complete whatever they said. Or if you violate it, you gotta go back for the rest of that time and you gotta fight your new case that you just caught. Now keep in mind, Pooh Shiesty, he should never even got himself into none of it. It all could backfire on him. At this point, the evidence that they got will convict him. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Let me know if you're a fan of Pooh Shiesty. We covering this case, and we're going to make sure we get every detail and find out what's really going on. The feds end up catching them out there in Dallas. Now, keep in mind, Pooh Shiesty, he kept telling Big 30, I need you to stay in Memphis so we could throw them off our trail. Pooh Shiesty and his daddy, they gone now. I want y'all to know they brought up 2 bodies. This sad, man. At the end of the day, hit the like button if you're a fan of Pooh Shiesty. Gucci Man should have worked with Pooh Shiesty, and he should have instantly let him up out that deal. He didn't want to let him up out that deal, but you know what happens and what it comes with when you do stuff like that. You sat there and went up there and ruined your whole career. Now keep in mind, Big 30, all he did was close the door. Big 30, all he had to do was not even be there in that vicinity. But Gucci Man, he set them up from the beginning. And keep in mind, he already wanted to keep Pooh Shiesty on the label. He said that he wasn't going to release Pooh Shiesty or Fujiano. Keep in mind, I want y'all to hit the like button if you feel that Gucci Man, the reason why he even had that policeman there, he was an undercover cop, but at the end of the day, he knew that Pooh Shiesty then was on, finna meet up with him at the end of the day. By them meeting up with him and they knew that Pooh Shiesty them be having all them Drakes and stuff with them. Come on now, they had all the guns out while the dude was dead. Now keep in mind, the white boy, which is the cameraman, he was the one who told them like, yeah, they took my camera, my bag, everything that I own. Now keep in mind, if it was like $50,000 worth of stuff in that bag, cause Gucci Man them, they not finna walk around with nothing like no cheap equipment. If it was like 50K in that bag worth of stuff, all Pooh Shiesty gonna do is go around and give it to his homies. Come on now. We know that Gucci Man, he could have instantly did what he did and not had that police and that white boy there, but he came there with no chains on. He only had on a tennis chain. He had on his wedding ring, and that's about it. Keep in mind, he only had a couple people with him, but the people who he had with him was the witnesses that actually filed a police report. Gucci Man wanted to actually throw rocks and hide his hand. Now, Keisha Kior, she said that they should have never did that. She was sitting in the car waiting on Gucci Man to come out. She said that she saw Pooh Shiesty and them run up out of there. Now keep in mind, they got 4 complaining witnesses on this case. Pooh Shiesty, he gonna get charged with having a gun while he a felon. He gonna get charged with violating his his parole at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, he gonna get charged with this robbery. Now, they found the jury. They said that Big 30, he was the one that handed all the jury over. Once he handed all the jury over, that's when they instantly, they gonna instantly give them lesser time just because they gave them the jury. If you're from the streets, you already know what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, they put themselves out there like this, man. They should have never even did this, man, because Gucci, man, he should have let him make a couple more albums or whatever and then let him up out the contract. He ain't want to do that. Gucci, man, kind of got over on him, but we already know for a fact that Gucci, man, he didn't want Pooh Shiesty, going past him. Pooh Shiesty had more clout than him, but Pooh Shiesty lost a lot of fans because he got into it with Gucci, man, and he lost a lot of connections with the people that was in the industry. But Pooh Shiesty did it. He said that he gonna do his time regardless of what's going on. He gonna ride with his son. He kept it solid. Now, Gucci, man, he said that Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and like 10 more other dudes ran up in there. Now, keep in mind, they was arguing. They made him sign a contract. A forced contract, it don't fly, regardless of what's going on. They think that this Easy and Suge Knight, like at the end of the day, no, it don't go like that, Pooh Shiesty. If you a boss, man, you should have sent your shooters in there. You should have just did that and let them do what they got to do. But you called them. First thing, that's the alibi. Gucci on his way to you. Next thing you know, Gucci pull up, y'all instantly up blicks on him when he ain't want to, like stop hollering up in that studio. Now keep in mind, they was in Texas when it all happened, but they still in Texas right now. Pooh Shiesty wasn't supposed to leave that spot that they raided. Pooh Shiesty, he was supposed to parole there, but he also was supposed to been at the halfway house. He wasn't at the halfway house when they caught him. Now keep in mind, Pooh Shiesty, he been getting his cars and stuff seized. They said that Pooh Shiesty was broke. He kept asking for advances from Gucci, man. Now, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people gonna be saying they wanna know if that jury is in there because somebody gave them a tip and let them know. They even let MPD know he got the jury up in that house. Now, who told on Pooh Shiesty? Now, everybody know for a fact this don't look good. He on parole. He already lied to his parole officer and let his parole officer know that he haven't been outside. He haven't been going nowhere when he clearly was on live when his parole officer called the phone, like literally showing it. I want y'all to know this sad man because he lied to the parole officer and now look what's happening. They know once they called in on him and let them know he was the one who took that jury, they jumped on Gucci, man, y'all. And this is a sad situation. I'm glad that they actually getting down to the bottom of everything that's going on because he wanted to get out that contract. Can't nobody even lie about it now at this point. They already done said what it was about. Like at the end of the day, the feds don't play no games at MPD. They make sure they get exactly who they need. They make sure they get the exact people who's involved in whatever crime that's going on. Now, keep in mind, we got the footage. We show everything that's going on. I want y'all to know the receipts is out here. This is a sad situation, but Gucci man said that Pooh Shiesty, he shouldn't have never did that to him. He shouldn't have never had them dudes to rob him. And everybody already know for a fact Gucci man don't play no games, but by Gucci man getting the feds involved in this, they came in there because it was a robbery and they was looking for drugs and they was looking for all type of stuff, man. I don't even want to name the rest of the stuff, but everybody know exactly what's going on, man. Hit the like button if you're a fan of Pooh Shiesty. Let me know where y'all from because everybody sitting back looking at it as if Pooh Shiesty did something real bad for them to either run up in his crib or they looking for his daddy. But whole time, the news, they said that they looking for Pooh Shiesty. Keep in mind, him and his daddy got the same name. Pooh Shiesty is a junior. They could mix up and not say junior after the first and last name when they actually announcing what went down and who they looking for. Once they do that, it don't matter who They're going to get the person who fingerprints that they have, and they're gonna get the person who the warrant is meant for. They know exactly who they want. Pooh Shiesty, he walked to the door. They didn't, you feel me? They didn't hesitate at all. They instantly, they grabbed him. Next thing you know, they held him, his daddy, and everybody else who was up in that crib down. The TBI that's in Memphis, everybody know for a fact they don't play no games. And when they come, they coming and they searching every single thing in your crib or in your establishment. They said that Pooh Shiesty just got raided, and they put it actually on the news, and they showed everybody and they broke it down to us what they was looking for. Come to find out, they just released the information. You can't go out here and put your life on the line when you know for a fact that you got to make your money, man. You got to take care of your business. You can't be getting caught up into situations like this, man. This could lead a whole different way, man. This could be bad for you, man. This could end up being your downfall, regardless of how much money you got. And this real spit, true. You feel me? This true talk. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta understand what's really going on, because Pooh Shiesty, he should have never been involved in the robbery when they took Gucci Mane chain. By them even doing that, and then them coming out and actually saying what really went down, y'all already know for a fact it got around. That probation officer, that parole officer, whichever one, they came. They was right there. They want to know what's going on, man, because they got the right to violate him on the spot and lock him up and charge him with whatever case he just caught. Plus, he got to do the remainder time. Or they can instantly sit right there and do what they got to do and tell him, like, man, you got away with this one, man. You can't get caught up into nothing else. They'll give him some leniency and let him get off on certain things. But every single thing, they not going to do that, man. Hit the like button if you feel that they not going to just let nobody off on something when they came to the house for a reason. Somebody told them something. That's bogus how they did Pooh Shiesty. But I want you to know, Pooh Shiesty, man, you got to be safe out there, bro. At the end of the day, you got to take care of your business. You got to continue to get your money and stay out the way, man. They want to see you fall. You see what happened, man. They already said that it was retaliation for what happened to Big Sky. Everybody already know the truth now. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you from Memphis. Let me know where you from down in the comment section. Once they held them down, we already know for a fact what Pooh Shiesty did. Pooh Shiesty kept asking why they was there. And the police, they kept on saying, we here because of the jury. Where the jury at? Pooh Shiesty, he played it cool. He act like he ain't know nothing what they was talking about. Now, keep in mind, he kept it solid through the whole time that they was there. They take the daddy in the back. Once they take the daddy in the back, next thing you know, the witness that was on the scene say, they looking, they got the screen door open. They looking in, they instantly see them come out with a big old safe. I want y'all to know, this sad, man, but they need a warrant to get in that safe. At the end of the day, hit the like button so YouTube can recommend this video so we can get back in the algorithm, y'all. This is a sad situation, but we gonna cover this subject, man, and we gonna make sure we find out what Pooh Shiesty got going on, because Pooh Shiesty don't need to be getting caught up in nothing. He just got out. Regardless of what's going on, Pooh Shiesty, he need to stay away from everybody who got a felony. He need to stay away from everybody who actually out there still drilling right now, because everybody know for a fact when you get released from the feds, they still watching you. So whatever he did, whatever got around, and whoever told that them, like actually that they had the jury up in that house so that they can actually run up in there, they bogus for doing that, because